Crisco, Des, and Wes. It's the After Hours Podcast. They'll make you laugh, they'll make you cry, they'll make you wonder why they said that. We got a big guy, new guy, mom, and a pigeon guy morning show on KS95. Sit back and relax, cause it's time for the After Hours Podcast. Yeah.
Made so many observations off the air.
Oh.
Pigeon is over here trying to set up for this podcast, which is like a 4,000 step thing. So he's over here going, oh my God, this is so annoying. I'm trying to load other things that I need to be able to play audio in the studio. So Pidge is complaining, trying to do that. I'm playing audio probably very loud because in the background I hear, note to self, please pick up sour cream and deodorant. Oh, and remind Taylor that he has to take River in to get new guitar strings. Oh, and wear your green shoes tomorrow. Oh, and I might have to be on Twin Cities Live. And then in the background here,
and then she starts it, and then I start singing with her. She's crackling her snacks are going.
I was like, for the first time ever, almost looked at you two and said, can you shut the hell up? I would never say that. But I could see Pidge and I had the same eye contact. Like, what do we do to get these two to stop for a second?
Well, we were just waiting for the podcast.
I also get milk because my mac and cheese was terrible. Also, tell River he needs to get new clothes for Dusty because I'm going to be unavailable drinking.
And then I was like, are we going to get ice cream?
I'm like, I don't know. So what? I mean, I'm hearing is that we're pretty fun.
Yeah, I think we're fun.
Yeah. Entertaining in the background.
Again,
perhaps?
it just shows, and we talk about it, make fun of this all the time on the air about your husbands doing everything. I now know what Taylor and Ricky, when they're cleaning the house, making dinner, taking care of the children, mowing the lawns, doing everything. You're in the background.
You should. Yeah. You know what would be funny is if you just spent an entire day with me and then spent an entire day with Des.
Oh God, he would go crazy.
And then come back and report what it's like to be our husbands.
Was that not the case, though, 100% for the last 10 minutes, Pidge?
Yes, that's literally what was going on.
It was, but I didn't realize it was so bothersome.
Well, he was like playing the promo, and I'm like, guys, let's go to get ice cream.
And I was just trying to get some stuff done. I was ordering something.
We got stuff to do, Wes.
Yeah, trying to be like, I had a schedule. I was trying to make a phone call because I needed to cancel an appointment I had today and I need to reschedule. And they called earlier and we were just about to go on the air, so we couldn't do it. And I had to say, I'll call you back. And then when I called this time, she said, can I put you on a brief hold? And I said, yes, you can. But then I still was on a hold. And then I was like, well, I can't be on hold anymore. So I hung up on her.
I was living in the real world.
This is fun.
How's your day, Pidge?
It's great.
It's more of a pain in the ass right now with our podcast because the afternoon show, in all of their glory, we could complain about them because it's the podcast and they don't listen, but they just make things way harder for us because they make everything about them.
And it's hard when you're over there sitting running the controls. Things are like different, or things, we go to log in and Pidge, things are changed. It's like it really should just be like one click.
Yeah. Should be simpler than what it is.
I should tell them. I tried to do it the different way they would like it today, but I couldn't because it doesn't have our intro video in it.
Oh yeah,
and I don't know where to get it, so I'll have to talk to Alex, and because he was kind enough to make the video. It's great, but I
didn't realize how many times I'm eating in that video.
That's the first thing I noticed when he showed it to me.
There's lots of eating in the video.
You and Crisco for the most part.
A lot of wiener-shaped foods too. It's always a hot dog or a cannoli that I'm like,
I think you're eating a corn dog in there at one point.
Yeah, I mean, like what?
Yeah.
I mean, Des, I've worked with you for like a year and a half. You are eating quite often. And a lot of the pictures that are taken here.
I get it, girl.
I do still have my baggie of delicious banana bread.
The fact
the fact that you even have that is incredible. I ate mine and Wes's in one bite.
I know, but it's hard. I had already stopped at Starbucks because I had no coffee because Taylor's still gone. He'll be back today. And so I got myself a how do you say four?
Quadruple.
Quadruple shot?
Isn't quad? Nope, that would be triple. So I got a quadruple shot of just straight up espresso and those egg bites. So I started the day off with one of those egg bites, and then I got in, and then Sammy had made this amazing, delicious sourdough cinnamon sugar bread, and then I ate some of that, and I've just been grazing all day. So this will be my next snack. Thank you.
It is shocking, though, like TJ said, that food is sat next to you for that long, and you haven't gotten into it yet.
It's so good.
It is so
good. It is. I had a bite of it.
I'm
trying to not eat a lot of carbs.
Not eat.
Trying to not eat.
I just don't want to be fat anymore. My wife told me I had boobies, and then TJ brought it up on the radio, but that's all right.
I didn't know it was a secret.
It wasn't.
You have to say to me, this is a secret. This is not for air.
We were off the air because Des was over here throwing something away, and she came over and poked my boobies.
I did.
But everything off the air ends up on the air. So you
That's
have to differentiate. You have to say, not for on air, and then I will not be on air with it.
I feel like that goes for all of us because
you have to give me a heads up.
TJ's fairness, like if you told me something or I told you something, I can't be mad necessarily at you if you say it on air and I didn't tell you to like, hey, this is private.
I just automatically
nothing
assume
is private.
Everything goes on air unless I specifically say, do not tell anyone.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I don't care. I have boobies right now.
But I don't really think you do. Turn around to the side. Give a side view. I don't. You have pecs. Those are pecs.
I mean,
you don't have boobies.
Oh, I saw grabbing like that.
I was gonna say,
I went like this in front of Marie, and she's like, "Okay, see, now that just makes it grosser. Don't do that." I'm like, "You can jam things between."
Dude, I feel like at your
she's like, "No, I don't want to."
Like at your age, you could have a much worse body.
You do have a nice body for your age.
That's not a
You could have
compliment,
a
you
much
a-holes.
No, I'm
worse
just
body.
You could.
Hey,
I feel like most men your age have worse bodies.
guys.
Yeah.
That's a better way to say it. Let's fill up his cup, okay?
Okay.
I think that you have a very nice physique for an older gentleman.
God, you guys are D's. Every one of you is a D.
I didn't mean it in a
Let's
bad
see your
way.
arm muscles. They are ripped.
Not
You
right now.
do have
Yeah.
Not
You
right
are
now.
very. Yes, you do.
You're jacked.
Yeah, you have big muscles.
See those
Tiny
are-
legs and
You
big
got
arms.
tattoos
Yeah.
and like you're
Yeah.
tan,
Yes.
so that looks hot.
Looks nice.
Thank you.
Your
Yeah.
hair is
I-
good.
Okay, I get
Yeah.
uncomfortable when you
Salt
guys.
and pepper.
Take your glasses off though, because I prefer him without his glasses.
Every time she's like,
I
"See,
don't know. I
Yeah,
like both.
I think he's
I like
hotter.
glasses.
Do
You like him?
I think you're
I
just
do
used to
like.
That's
Maybe.
the thing is I think it's because like with Ryan, it
I
took
like
me a
both.
while to like.
To get used to
Yeah.
it.
Well, I see that picture behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
your, and that one's
Whenever
like
you see
super
one.
cute. But also your glasses are super cute too.
Yeah, I mean it's cute, but I think that you need to go to OVO and get your
Yeah.
eyes done so you can not have to wear the glasses and you can
Oh,
be hotter.
Then
fast.
you might not look as old.
there's that."
It's
yeah.
true. Glasses can do that.
And facial hair. Somebody told me that one time. They're like,
Yeah.
"Stop having facial hair because it's so gray that if you took the facial hair off."
That's
But
true.
I'm like, I look like a baby with wrinkles when I don't have facial hair.
just color it.
Just
Because
for
it's not
men.
as gray in the picture behind you.
Well, I was just told the other day they photoshopped that, by the way, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
They
They
did.
did?
Well, Daz, you probably remember I had just come from Colombia and
Oh, yeah.
Panama and everything, and I
He
was
was so
super
tan.
tan that they had to like untan me a little bit.
And we were because
Oh.
what it was spring. It was like April.
Yeah.
So we were not tan yet.
So
And we're
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
That's
I
funny.
looked. You can tell I'm way tanner in the picture, but yeah, they photoshopped it quite a bit to make me less tan.
guys, that
Oh.
picture always makes me laugh of us. Like it's a
too.
Sunday. We like it's they threw us together before we'd even done a show together to
I'd
do
only
pictures.
slept like 2 hours because
He
I had to
was-
drive from Milwaukee that morning.
So tired. But then Crisco just looked so surprised. He's
Well,
like,
that's not even his real teeth.
Those are
'Cause he had
his
the-
real teeth.
He had the gap there, so they had to put a tooth in there.
Yeah.
oh, I didn't get my hair done, so my roots are dark. I'm like, can we have a redo, y'all?
Your teeth are real white though, and your eyebrows look amazing.
Yeah, you look
Yeah,
good.
you look really
All
good.
of you do. I just think Crisco looks so much different now, and I
Yeah.
didn't
He does.
realize just how much,
I
like
know,
a
he
year ago,
does.
how much he's changed.
He does look like a thumb in his butt right there.
Whoa, not that old.
And then my car died. Like I went to leave that, and my car was dead. And
Oh.
some
What?
sweet lady, jumped it.
Well,
for
didn't
me,
we
but-
all go
Some
eat
sweet lady-
after that?
Yes, we all went
Yeah,
to a
it was
restaurant.
Smack Shack, I believe.
Yeah.
When did it die after that?
Yeah.
It's like I don't feel like I ever heard that news.
I learned so much about Pigeon from that day. That's when I also learned that he hurts himself a lot. Remember, he kept trying to dive in front of us, but he would belly flop on the floor,
Like-
which was a concrete floor, and he had his like wallet in his pocket.
You guys wanted me
Sacrificing.
to do it, yeah.
Yeah, and you,
No.
you bruised your balls or something.
But it was supposed to be like for effect, like, oh, you fake. You're like, oh, I'm gonna fall. You're like, throw yourself and
I fell.
like you're getting a bullet for us or something. You're like,
Yeah.
buddy, you're supposed to pretend. He's like, I broke my leg.
No, I made it. I'm like Tom Cruise of the show.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
show,
Uh-huh.
Mission
And I
Impossible.
No, I said of this show.
Oh, of this show. Got it. All right.
And I do all my own
Mhm.
stunts, and I make them look very real.
You know why you are though? Because for you, every mission is impossible.
Well played. 3-pointer. Oh, is that true?
What do you mean? Oh, is that true?
Buddy,
Do I not do stuff around here?
There's been things lately that have really surprised me, and I'm saying meaning this as a compliment, kind of like I'm not so fat for an old guy. That you've done a couple things without being asked lately, and I'm like, oh, that's very unpigeon-like.
That's so great.
Like what?
Usually like, hey, can you just do your job and come here on time? You're like, oh, I can try.
Something happened. Dog pooped.
I'm never going to believe what Sammy did. It's all her
What do you
fault.
mean?
I had an emergency. A squirrel attacked me.
But then lately it's just been like, hey, I did this for the show. And I'm like, Pidge, Devin, is that you?
We're like,
what?
has somebody taken over your body?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I just
whatever you're doing lately.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I feel like I've just been doing the same thing forever.
Round of applause, everybody.
Yes.
We're filling up.
No, I need to know like what you're talking about.
Why don't we do snaps for everybody?
Crisco's been out for 2 weeks now. So
I know.
We've all been, picking up the slack a little bit, and you've just done a couple of
Mainly
things.
me, of course.
You have been. You've been coming in at 5:30.
Oh, I forgot I had.
Or 5:35.
33 is generally the
5:33,
time.
yes. There's just been a couple things you're like, hey, I already handled that.
Stop.
I don't know.
What are
know,
you? You
I
do.
guess.
We're
Are you
on
feeling
camera.
yourself up?
I don't know. I guess I'm just getting like nervous or something.
So instead
I
of
don't know.
pinching your wiener, you're pinching your nipples now.
He
Better.
was standing next to me
No,
doing
I was
that
just
yesterday, by the way.
squeezing. Doing what?
Pinching your wiener. You were wearing white sweatpants standing right next to me. And I'm like, dude, you were like 4 inches from my head. And you were just twirling the tip of it. I'm like, come on, man.
So
Like, guys do that so much. I'm always noticing when guys are like
it's a
adjusting
stress.
and stuff. And I'm like, Ricky, stop doing that around your daughter.
I'm
and her
not
friends.
adjusting. I don't even
Stop
realize.
it.
I guess I'm doing it. I guess it's just like a stress
A habit.
thing for me.
Yeah.
I had a
Comfort.
I had a friend that was on that show Dating Naked. Do you remember that? It was like
Mhm.
VH1.
Yep.
She actually won it, but she said that there was like she's naked and then there's like 15 guys naked. And she's like, I learned something that every man, when they're standing there, whether they have a big D or not, they all yank on it to make it look longer. And I'm like, oh yeah, as soon as we're naked, we all pull on it.
Does it help?
Funny.
Does it make it seem longer?
I mean, because it'll shrivel like I'm sitting here right now, and the little turtle
It's
head
going-
goes back in a little bit, and so you just got to get the turtle head to come out.
Ew.
You're
like, pop.
give her a little yank.
Come on, don't be scared.
We're scared.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the same like with nipples. Sometimes they're just hanging. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're shroop.
You have to
Yeah.
lick
You know?
them.
Yeah.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Lick them or lift them?
Lift them.
Oh, I thought you said lick them. I'm
I
like,
said lick 'em.
wow.
Are you good for the day?
TJ's over here like,
TJ lifts it up. Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
my
That's
Lord.
not what
Would
I
you
said.
lick your own nipple if you wanted to? If
No.
you had to right now?
yeah.
I mean,
If
if I
I
had
had
to,
to,
but
I don't have
I wonder
to.
if I could.
I could.
I don't think I could reach
I
it.
could, for sure.
You've got big old boobies.
I could, for
So
sure.
you're gonna
That's
say
fine.
nipples? You have huge nipples. That's why.
You know,
Got a
I've
couple
seen.
of big pens sticking out.
No.
Oh my god, I've seen most of my
Everyone's
friends
seen
naked.
my nipples.
but
It's
I-
fine. It's been
Oh.
broadcast all over the
Yeah.
company
Yeah.
picture TVs.
True, but I haven't seen your areola.
That's true.
You've kept that under wraps.
Yeah.
What is it? 50-cent piece, quarter? What do you got?
What are we working with?
What are we working with?
Mm.
She's like, I'm uncomfortable. Bitch, I need
Yeah,
to play with
move
your
on.
penis.
For real?
Can I borrow your penis? I'm uncomfortable.
I just need to rub something.
Could you imagine?
Anytime. She's like, oh my gosh.
That's my support penis. Taylor, I'm not doing anything wrong. This is just, I got a doctor's note.
I get anxiety. So I have to twist Pidge's
Doctor,
peenie.
I'm just gonna prescribe you a little
get-
penis pinch.
We get your penis
And
a
you
little
use
like the dogs have the little vest
Support.
on.
Service penis.
Emotional support.
penis.
Emotional
Emotional.
support penis. Oh my god. Yeah, girls just don't have that. The other day,
A penis.
River. Yeah.
What? Wow.
Wait a
Mind
sec.
blown. I can't wait to tell Marie that when I get home. You're not supposed to have that.
She has a penis?
I mean,
It's
I
a
was
little
wondering why
one.
she always makes me bite the pillow. But
Okay.
But I mean, having a son is a very, like, this is weird. It's a wild ride when you're a mother. The other day, he's like itching it. And I'm like going, oh God, just don't make a big deal. And he goes, Mom, my penis just really itches. And
might
I'm
need
like,
a shower, buddy.
like, yeah, because he'd been swimming for
Yeah.
4 days.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, okay, well, itch it and then be done. And please wash your hands. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay. It's like this very matter of
Boom.
fact. I'm like, all right, so boys just play with their penises.
That's, yeah. I
And it
mean,
never stops.
I don't feel like I
No.
play with it though. I just like, I mean, I do,
Yeah,
but
you-
I'm saying I do.
He was standing next to me going like this.
But it's not like I'm.
I've seen it many times.
I've seen you do that too.
Yeah. That's the technique, all right.
It's like you got that down to a science.
But I think I don't even realize I'm doing it. So I'm not like playing with it purposely.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think when guys do it that they realize they're doing
Yeah.
it, even if they're just like adjusting. Or Ricky always be like, when it gets sweaty, they stick and
Sticky.
stuff. So
Yeah.
he's always like
100%.
trying to unstick them.
I'm not
like,
jealous of this whole penis thing.
No.
I know some people are like, oh, I wish I had one. I'm like, no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want
I don't.
sticky, weird little shriveled things flopping around.
I think
down there.
90% of both people wouldn't want the other ones. Like, I wouldn't want to have to deal with having a period.
Right.
True.
Like, my wife goes
That's
through
true.
misery for
dude.
5 to 6 days a month. And when
Yeah.
she's in such pain, laying on a hot pad,
Sucks.
can't drink and eat certain things because it just triggers everything. And I'm like, I would never want that in a million years.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. I'm like, gosh, women are so much like taking the time to put on makeup and like we don't have to do any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
look at all my makeup.
So
but-
pretty.
Girls in this room,
not included.
Yep.
I'm saying like when we have events and stuff to do, I don't have to like take an extra hour or whatever.
That's true.
to,
Yeah.
You know, all that crap. So
I mean, I was going to Teddy Swims and it was, we were leaving at 5. The
look
babysitter
hot,
was
by the
coming
way.
at 5.
Yeah,
Thank
you look so good.
yeah,
Thank
you
you.
did. You did.
Thank you. It's not often
Not
that I
that you
get
don't right
dressed
now.
up. No, I am a major transformer when I wear makeup and do my hair. People don't even recognize me. They always introduce themselves,
My
and I'm
friend
like,
Jacqueline did it.
Yeah.
She did it.
multiple times. She introduced herself to me like 3 times, and I was like, for the love of God,
It's
she
me.
introduces herself to me one more time.
I started here in April
God.
last year. Basilica Block Party was June.
Yes.
And that's the first
Yeah.
time TJ came down. We're at the W Hotel. She came off the elevator.
You're
I'm
like-
like, all right.
Hey, girl.
Who's that chick?
Like, hello. People are like, I mean, we're looking for TJ, but this hot chick is here.
I know, Marie's like, oh, your coworker TJ's hot. I'm like, she doesn't normally look like that. I didn't say that.
I
did
don't.
not.
I used to like when I would do mornings at another radio station, I would work in the same studio next to the guy I see every single day.
Yeah.
And then we went to an event one night and he walks up to me and he's like, oh, I see him every day. We talk every single day. And one day I had makeup on and my hair done at an event and he comes up to me and introduces himself and asks if I'm new.
No
and I was
way.
like,
Funny.
you see me every single
That is hilarious.
day.
So funny.
I am a major transformer. But to be fair, I told Ricky, it was like Sunday, and I go, okay, I have to start getting ready at 2. And he's like,
2.
why? I go, well, I have to bathe, which takes a while because I have to wash my hair. The bathtub's way easier. Then I got to rinse off because I can't just bath and then
Yeah.
not rinse off.
Yeah, just sit in your own filth. And
Yeah,
not
People
then
take
I
a
too.
layer
gotta
off.
dry my hair. Then I gotta curl my hair. Then I
Yeah.
gotta do my skincare. Then I gotta put makeup on,
My God.
eyebrows. I mean, it was like a whole thing. It took me literally almost 3 hours to get ready.
Oh my God. I'm like, Taylor, what time are we leaving? Anytime. And he'll say we're leaving at 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I need 45. Just give me that 45-minute warning. I can
Yeah.
be showered, hair dried, makeup done. And
No.
the hardest thing for me is finding an outfit. If I have that planned, boom. But if I put it on and it's not working for me,
Mm.
then I'm like, 20 more minutes of me trying
Yeah.
everything on and then being pissed by the time I get in the car.
Well, that's when you're the type that God loves more than other girls because you're just naturally beautiful and you come to work looking like that. And then I look
literally
like
beautiful.
I
troll.
honestly,
You're
no,
adorable.
I
I look like
still
a
think,
troll.
Stop
and maybe
it.
it's just me. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, with Sammy, like I'm so used to her now, like I hardly ever see her in makeup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I don't feel
almost
like everybody used to be fully dolled
Yeah.
up coming to
Yeah,
work
I
every
just
day.
don't.
Things have just changed.
But-
even when I have to be here at 9:30, I still wake up at like 8:00 and just come like this.
But
That's
I
fine.
like I think I almost prefer her without makeup.
100%. I say that to
You
Maria
know
all the
what I
time.
Ricky
I'm like,
says the same thing.
Yeah,
you
so
are
does
gorgeous
Taylor.
when you put on your makeup, but I just love you
Yeah,
when you're
it's a
natural.
different type of
Yeah.
Yeah.
gorgeousness,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. But like
Mhm.
I think you look adorable.
Mm.
And
I
but
do
then
too.
you look hot when you step out with
Twist his
Thanks.
penis.
you know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Are you nervous right
Oh, she's like, okay.
Holy shit, she's going to do it.
All of a sudden, Ricky's like, okay, we need to talk.
Listen, there are some boundaries we don't cross. That would be one of them.
Yeah.
You don't
TJ?
need an emotional support penis.
We don't play with other people's penises.
Ah, got it. Got it.
Sometimes you got to be told.
Got it.
Should have been in the bows then, Ricky. All right.
Oh, good Lord.
Well,
Ooh, okay. This is kind of a fun one. I enjoyed this
it's
one.
fun, kind of.
Living
and West After Hours podcast.
After Hours.